Hello YouTube, it has been a really long time since I have put a video out on this channel, and that is just because almost all of my electronic smoking or e-cigarette equipment has just been absolutely useless. I have my eVic right here, and while I thought it was the AGA T2 that was ruined, it was actually the threads on my eVic which were destroyed. So what I've been using is this 5-volt USB pass-through, which is okay because I've been connecting it to my motherboard, and my motherboard has 3 times USB output power, which has helped. If I put it on one of the other USB ports, it doesn't really vape really well, and in fact it doesn't really vape really well at all. So I, in a fit of desperation, decided to start looking at mods that I could afford, and I'm not, by any things Mr. Moneybanks. I don't get anything for free, so all the reviews I do are products that I buy, and I decided to get something. But before I go into what I bought, let's take a look at the other things I had to get. I got some eFest. It's not coming in really well. eFest, there we go. eFest IMR batteries. I got this is an 1835, and this is an 1865. This is 1500 milliamp hours, and this is I think it's 800 milliamp hours. They're both flat tops. It's not what I ordered. I wanted button tops, but I guess I think they're gonna work okay. So I got those in preparation for the new mod I also got this, which came today. It is a Nitecore IntelliCharger i2. I don't know what I'm going to do with this other than charge the batteries yet. So I heard really good things about this one. We'll test it out. But as for the eFest batteries, I went with the eFest because they're kind of a poor man's AWIMR. They're not the #1 top-rated AWIMR, but they are a safer chemistry for lower ohms, and people do use the eFest batteries. I hope I'm saying that name right. If not, I really apologize. Now, as for the mod here, I went and I bought a clone, and I don't know how I feel about buying the clone right now, but I think it was only like 25 bucks for this thing. So I went to Fast Tech and I bought a clone. And I got to be honest right now, I'm not, I didn't buy it for all of the markings that are on it. I bought it because it looks like a really good mod that's going to work. So I got myself a Nemesis clone. Go ahead and hate if you want to. The emblazed, the number, the serial number, the Nemesis name, the Angel of, Revenge, I think, and I don't know how to say that guy's name. None of that stuff matters to me. What matters to me is that this is a metallic tube that holds the battery, has a push button, so I can fire a current through my atomizer and get it to work. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut this video. I'm going to put those batteries in the charger and get ready to vape on this thing. But I'll vape on this thing next video. And for the rest of this video, I'll do a breakdown of the Nemesis clone over at Fastech. Okay, so I got kind of a camera setup here that I can show you the Nemesis, and you can see here, maybe if I shut the light off, you can see a little bit better without the reflection. There is the serial number. There it says Nemesis. Yeah, there's the Angel, and then on the bottom is the branding. Antmom Ehani, I think that's how you say that name right there. And then the trademark train. So this is a multiple piece mod right here, and when I was looking at it, I'm going to just take the whole thing apart so I can put it back together and figure out how to put it back together. When I was looking at it, there were a couple things that really stuck out that I wanted to buy this one. And like I said before, it's not the branding. This is silver-plated brass right here. That's not all it is. It's got a flathead screw piece right there, so I can extend it if my battery doesn't fit. This will fit an 1865 and an 18350 battery. Each one of these will pull off, and I don't know how the actual setup right now yet, but yeah, it will fit multiple batteries. 18 was it? I think it's 18350 to 18650, something like that. Each one fits together, and then here's the button and the lock. So there's the whole thing, and it's a magnetic button. It's supposed to be magnetic, which I think is pretty cool. Now, I don't know what to say about it right now. It's not terrible. That actually, that fits together really nice. This is it's actually really nice. So there, I'll unscrew it. I think this is a hole. It's like a primer hole right there, and then it'll fire. Is that right? Yeah. And it'll fire. Otherwise, it's locked, and it won't fire. Maybe that's right. Or maybe I screwed this down. Not 100% sure about this right now. Anyway, that's part of the locking mechanism right there. So here's the head right here, and the head also has these primer holes, which I think are adjustable themselves. Oh yeah, you can you can barely see. I don't know if you can see on the camera right there, but those holes line up with holes on the inside, which is pretty cool. You can see these two dots right here, so that means that they're lined up, which itself is pretty cool. And the finish is just like brushed metal. It's not super awesome. It's not the real deal. It's definitely a clone, and I think it was only like 25 bucks. I don't remember. I don't have the sales slip on hand. I've heard good things about this. For the price, it's supposed to be really good. But we'll see how it looks. And I got an 18650 battery and an 18350 battery, so I'm going to put it through its tests on both those batteries. You can definitely see the grain right there, like it's not the original, it's not the highest quality. You can see the difference in the seam right there, which I don't think I'm going to be bothered by because it's functional. But with a setup like this, I should be able to go sub-ohms really good, and with the silver contacts, it shouldn't drop too much voltage or wattage when it's firing. So there is a close-up breakdown of the Chemisys, the Nemesis clone that I purchased on Fastech. Okay, so that was the breakdown of the Chemisys. I got one battery charging. It's only been just a really short time. I am looking at the Nitecore. It's kind of cool. It's got flashing lights that show at what level the battery's charged. But I decided to throw in the 18350 in the setup and show you what this portion is. This is the part of the lock, so it's not gonna fire like this. And those holes on the bottom here are battery vents. In case the battery decides to fire up, it's not gonna fire up and explode and become a metallic bomb. It's gonna have an air vent to go out. There you go. That's how to lock it like this, and then you unlock it like this. Now it's ready to fire, and I got my AGA T2 on here, and I'm still planning on getting that AGA TD, which is a dual coil AGA setup. I really like that, and we'll see how this vapes. Fires pretty good. It's it's not a fully charged battery, But I kind of like that setup. I got 2 batteries in case I wanted to do something small. I like it. But if I want to do something big for 1500 milliamp hours, then I got that setup right there. So the firing button mechanism is it's pretty easy to fire. I just kind of hold on to it like this. And it fires all right. But the battery needs to be charged, so I'm going to let it charge longer. And now, this is a clone mod. This is the box it came in. It just says mod. It's from China. Someone from China made this and cloned someone else's hard work designing a product, emblazing it with their name, their trademark symbols, and all that. If your moral meter doesn't, enjoy clones, I apologize, man. I cannot spend $300 on a metallic tube that just connects a battery to an atomizer. I can't justify spending $300 on that. It's really cool that people are putting a lot of effort into their work, but I can't justify spending $300 on just a metallic tube with a button on it. If I could machine metal, I could probably make something like this myself. I don't imagine this is a lot of hard work. What I do imagine, though, is hard work is not hard work, but the original has much better components. I've been reading that the original has much better steel for the tube. Its design is a little bit better, and that the lock mechanism has an opposite thread to the button here, so when you're locking it, you don't accidentally screw up the button. The original has some better design aspects, but I don't think that I don't think that justifies a $300 compared to $24 increase. Then again, this came from China, and I can't say that China has the best work ethics in the entire world. I don't know how much the person who put this together is actually getting paid, and I don't imagine they're getting paid a lot in United States dollars, but I bet that translates to a lot in the renminbi. Is that the right name? The Chinese yuan. Anyway, if you don't condone the use of clones, you probably should unsubscribe from my channel, because this is all I have for right now, and I can't see a better mod. What really did it for me was the silver contacts. It was really inexpensive. I looked at silver plating, but the idea of having silver contacts is it's a really good selling point. I still say, if I could get a mod and a good silver plating technique, I would do that. In fact, I recommended it to Vape Enjoy, who is subscribed to my channel and is now doing his own reviews, which I'll give a shout out to Vape Enjoy. So this is the Chemesis. I'm going to vape on it for a while. I'm going to let these batteries charge, and I should be hitting some sub-ohm coils in the future, and I'm definitely going to get that AGA TD. As for vapor reviews, I do apologize. I went to S&G and I had to get my supply. I got some Winter Frost. I'm not going to do a review on this right now. I'm going to tell you, though, I really enjoyed vaping on Winter Frost. It's almost gone. It's been about 2 weeks. It was a really good menthol flavor, or a menthol vape. And then I went ahead and bought some Chata. I did a review on Chata. I enjoyed it enough to buy it again. This time I got the plastic bottles, and I think they got a new sticker. I don't know if it's for all of them or just for the plastic bottles. Here is an old sticker. I'm almost out of fire and ice. So, if you like this review, click like. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and click subscribe. I'm gonna be playing around with this Chemesis for quite some time. I'm still looking at other mods that aren't clones. But I'm gonna see how this does. It's got really good reviews. There is a person who owns a Chamasys and says the clone is an outstanding clone. Says, you know, he's got several Nemesis models, the original real Nemesis models, and he said the clone is really good. But then he said some expletives about clones. And well, I agree with the sentiment. You know, I don't have that kind of wallet. I apologize. Go ahead and leave a comment. You know, yay, Google Plus. Everybody on YouTube is a part of Google Plus. And now that little bell is going to show me when you comment, and I will be able to reply. And I'll even be able to give you a +1. But yeah, go ahead and click subscribe. I've got 200 plus subscribers now. You're all wonderful people. I do apologize I haven't been able to put out any awesome videos recently. I got some videos that you know, I finally have a mod that I can vape on, so I will be doing more reviews in the future. Love you all, and until next video.